of goes back to that metaphor of a clock. Because I might put this new gear in, and then now 2 gears away don't work anymore, so I got to replace that gear. Then now that I have 2 gears replaced, it's like I'm thinking the clock is working, and now it's off a whole minute. And it's not going to get back on track. So now I got to replace every gear. That's evolution. You get to a point where it's like, yo, this old shit doesn't fit anymore. You feel me? What are the old things that you're holding on to that you think are assets, but they're really liabilities to your growth and your success? All right, next question. Do you know which things are liabilities to your growth and not assets? This could be people. This could be anything that's a noun. It could be anything. It could even be you. It can even be an aspect of yourself. But have you really sat back and really looked at what is an asset to you and what is a liability to you? You feel me? That's what you really need to think about. That's what you really need to consider. Some of it's illusory. There was a lot of things that I once thought were assets were really liabilities. And when I let them go, as painful as it was for me to let them go, as much as I had to deal with from family, friends, and all of that, to let certain aspects go because they were hindering me, it worked out. Because that's what was needed. Sometimes the very thing we think we need the most, we don't even need it all. And the sole idea that we needed is what's hindering us. You feel me? When I was able to change my perspective of saying that my full-time job was really just my part-time hustle, like that no longer became my focal point. Everything else became my focal point, and that was a piece that made it happen. You feel me? And it goes, I can go a little bit deeper than that, but I'm not going to because I don't want to come off, persuasive and things like that. But there's something in you right now that's telling you that you got to chip away from something. There's something in you right now that's like, this should not be in my life, and I know that I can't go to my next level to this life. And then there's a battle where it's like, well, when I get there, I'll stop doing this, or I'll change this. Nah, you got to change it before you get over there. It's not going to wait for you to say, okay, when I get there, then now I have a reason to do it. Now you need the reason to do it before you need a reason to do it. You feel what I'm saying? That's what has to happen. That's what has to flow. You feel me? Right now there's a blockage, and you're not getting to that next level, not because you can't get there, not because you're not prepared, but because you will not let something go that cannot be there. And it could be something very, very simple. Something like, all right, say you smoke weed, right? The very next level of shit requires you to have a state of mind that doesn't require weed to be smoked. There's nothing wrong with, smoking weed or that, but it's just like, in your next level of life, you can't exhibit this behavior because it's gonna stifle you where you at. How many things do we have in our lives right now that are really stifling us, and we know they're stifling us, but we won't let them go because we feel like, okay, I'm gonna make it work with this. As time goes on, it's really time to just see through the illusions and just branch off and build it. Build like who you are. You feel me? That's what life is about. You feel me? Obtaining and letting go. But you can't obtain anything new or anything of value, anything of sentiment that'll grow to you until you let go of older shit. You feel me? Older attractions. You feel me? And there may be things that you were attracted to that now repel you. And there's things that you were once repelled from that you should be attracted to now. It's almost like vegetables. As kids ain't really like vegetables and shit. Don't know why, but kids ain't like vegetables. But as they get older, it's like, okay, yeah, you need vegetables. So it has to change. You feel me? You now have to change what that's all life is. Figuring out where you want to go and figuring out what it takes to get there. It's not that difficult.